Now our today topic is lab number 11, and today topic is about subnetting. In subnetting we are going to divide the network into subnetwork. So just for the purpose of security, just for the purpose of speed of internet, and just for the purpose of same connectivity of same devices. Okay, so we have using a subnet for class A. What is class A? Class A subnetting as you know, the class A range from 1 to 126. Okay, and how many network IDs are there? Are one network ID, there are one network one octet is for network, and 3 octet are for host. Three octet for host, 1 octet for network, and 3 octet for host. So if we have IP address, ten dot zero dot zero dot one, if it is /8, it mean it is classful IP address. Okay, classful IP address mean there are 3 host ID, host network, 3 octet are for host, and the 3 octet for host, and 1 octet for network. So by 8 mean 8 for network ID. There are 8 network ID and 3 host ID. 3 octet for host ID. So host are 24 and network are 8. So 1 octet for network and 3 octet for host. So if this is the class full IP address of class A. And what is classless? The classless IP address of class A is IP address 10.0.0.1 by so it is by 29. What it means? This class A IP address uh, borrow once from host ID. So how many host ID it borrow? Uh, how many so how many once it borrow from host ID? So it is 10 dot 1 1 1 1 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 8 16 24 25 26 27 28 29 and 30 31 32. So it borrow these ones from host ID. So how many? So it become a network ID of how many bit? It is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23. Let's suppose, okay, 23 8 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29. So after borrowing these 1 bits from host ID, it become a network ID by 29. Okay, so how can uh, from this by 29, how many subnet ID we can make? So we can make subnet ID of 2 power 29 and 2 power 29 so uh, two, it is square 2 power 29. It is 536870912. So how many subnet masks you can get from these 2 power 29? It is 536 536 870.912. So we can get these number of subnet ID. And how many host ID we can get? We can get host ID 2 power 3 equal to 8. So the hosts are 8 and subnet ID will be 236870912 subnet IDs. We can make from this IP address these number of subnet ID and 8 number of host ID. So now we have to discuss it with example in packet tracer. So we have to use the topology by using two switches. This is switch number 1 and this is switch number 2. In our example of subnetting, we are using printer and we want to communicate these, and we have to share these printer with PCs. Okay, so now we have to connect this router with this switch with this switch by using cross cable. So we are using printer printer 1 2 3 and 1. We have used one server, 3 PCs, and this switch is connected by using, and we connect this switch with one server, one PC, and 3 printers. We connect this switch with printer by using a straight cable. So we are connecting switch with PCs and server. So these are different layout devices, so we are using straight cable. Now we are connecting switch with server by using straight cable, because server is a layer 3 device and switch is a layer 2 device. Now PC is layer 3 device, switch is layer 2 device, different layer, we are using straight cable. and switch is layer 2 device, and the printer use you can use routing on printer, so it is layer 3, so it is connected with a straight cable, same as this printer. And same as this printer. So due to spanning tree protocol, these R connectivity will be changed from orange light to green light. Okay, look at here, it will convert into green light. So now in our example we are using in our example we are using class A IP address 10.255.255. One, two, three, four, 5, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have subtract 1 from 255, then subtract 2 from 255, then subtract 4 from 255, it is 248. So it is 248. 10.255.255.248 by 29. Okay, this is the IP address of, this is the classless IP address, and we have now we are borrowing 29, we are borrowing uh, uh, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. We are borrowing 21 ones. Okay, so we borrow 21 ones. So we borrow 21 ones. So now it is 3, 4, 5, 13, and 21. We borrow 21 ones, and this 8 will combine with equal to 29. Okay, this is, therefore it is /29. Now we have to make an IP addresses for our example. You know that there will be 8 hosts and 236870912 subnet IDs. We have to use IP address for our example. IP addresses IP addresses 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 249 one IP address. Okay, second one is 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 250 and then 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 251 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 252 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 253 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 254 and 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255 can't be used. Okay, this can't be used because we have to make use for broadcast. Use for broadcast ID. Okay, this is used for broadcast ID. So and next we use this one ID for server. Okay, DNS server. Now we are using same these IP address but with different network ID. Okay, okay, so this the second network ID is 20. We are using network ID of 20. This time we are using different network. So this is 10 network, this is network ID of 10, this is network ID of 20. and we are using another network ID, which is, these are class less network IDs. Now we are using this ID again, used for broadcast ID. So we can't use this one ID. 20.255.255 cannot be used. Okay. Now we are using one ID which is classful ID, which is 10.0.0. Zero dot 5 and 10.0.0.0.6. It is class full ID because it has 8 network ID and 24 host ID. Okay, so it is class full IP address. So we have donated by class full IP address. It is class full IP address. So we have to start it by using Cisco packet tracer. Okay, so we are using two switches, switch number 1, switch number 2. These switches are connected. Last time we already connected. Okay, yes, we connected that. Now we have to assign IP addresses to these printer, server and PCs. So we have to denote this printer with the IP address of 10.255.255.249 by 29, and we have to assign IP address to this printer, which is 10.255.250/29, and we have to assign this printer the IP address of 10.255.255.251/8, and now we have to assign IP address to the server, which is 10.255.255.252, and now we have to assign we have to label this PC with the IP address of 10 255.255.253. Now we have to assign this PC the IP address of second network, which is 20.255.255.250, and we have to this is 29. This is also by 29. This is also by 29. This is also by 29, and this one we are going to use as a classful IP address, which is 10.0.0.5. This is the classful IP address by 8, because 10 belong to class A, and there are one network ID and 3 host ID. So one network ID mean 8 bit for network ID. So first octet is for network ID and 3 octet is for host. So we have to move toward this switch. So we have to label these with the IP addresses. So we have to use another network of 20.255.255.252 by 29. Now we have to label this PC with an IP address of 10.255.255.254 with a network ID of 29. So there are 29 network IDs. The network ID is 29, in which the networks are 29 bits are network. Okay. For this printer we are using 20.255.255.251 with a network bit of 29. Now we have to assign this printer with a classful IP address label. We have labeled this printer with a class A IP address, but with a classful IP address 10.0.0.6/8, because in class A we have 8 bit of network. Now we have to assign this printer with a label of IP address 20.255.255.254 by 29. Now we have to assign IP addresses to the printer. After labeling, we have to assign IP addresses to the printer with their subnet mask. Click on it. We have configured it statically. So we are using IP address 10.0.0.6 255.255.249, and the subnet mask for this IP address is 255.255. 255.248. Okay, now this is the subnet mask of this IP address. Okay, why it is 248? Because subnet mask for subnet mask we have to convert this network ID with the ones. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It is 24, so we are going to add 5 more. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and then 30 A 1 2 3. So this 111 equal to 255, this 11 equal to 255, this 11 equal to 255, and this 11 equal to 248. So this is the subnet mask of this network ID. So because we have to minus 2 power 0 equal to 1, 2 power 0 2 power 0 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2. So it is equal to 2 plus 2, okay, sorry, 1 plus 2 plus 4. It is equal to 7. We have to subtract 255 minus 7 equal to 248. Okay, this is the subnet mask for this network ID. So we have to assign this subnet mask to printer. It is 255.255.248. okay, this is the IP assignment. Now we have to assign this IP address 10 255.255.250, 255.255.248. Now we have to assign this printer IP address 10.255.255.251, 255.255.248. Now we have to assign this server IP address 10.255.255.252, and this is the subnet mask 255.255.248. This is 255.255.248. So this ID is also used as a server. Okay, so now we have to assign IP address of to this PC. Ten dot 255.255.253, and this is the subnet mask 255.255.248, and the DNS is 10.255.255.252. Okay, now we have to move toward this PC. So we are assigning 20 network ID 20.255.255.250, 255.255.248, and the server ID is 10.255.255.252. Now we have to move toward this PC. So we have to assign this with a classful IP address. So it is 10.0.0.5, and the DNS server is okay, we don't use a printer for these PC for this PC. Okay, we don't want a printer to assign to configure a printer for this PC. Okay, now we have to move toward this server and we have to assign the IP address. This is IP address of 20.255.255.252 and a subnet mask of 255.255.248. Here the server DNS server is 20.255.255.252. Now we have to assign IP address to this PC. 10.255.255.2 dot 254 255 dot 255 dot 248, and the DNS server is 20.255.255.252. Now we have to assign IP address to this printer. IP address is 20.255.255.251, and subnet mask is 255.255.255.248. Classful IP address. Okay, now we have to okay okay we assign this printer 10.0.0.6 for PCs of classful IP address, okay, which is 10.0.0.5. we have configured this printer for this PC. Now we have to click for configuration of this printer. 20.255.255.254, and subnet mask is 255.255.248. Now we have to configure these printer for DNS server. First configure DNS server. Okay, services, DNS on, name www.i.com, and the IP address is 10.255.255.252. Okay, and now we have to configure this DNS server. Click on services, DNS, click on www.p.com 20.255.255.248. Okay, we have to assign DNS server address to this printer. Ten dot 255.255.252. Ten dot 255.255.252. This is 10.255.255.252. Okay, we assign PC already, so we have to assign this printer with the 20.255.255.252. We don't want to configure. Okay, we have to configure a server for it. Okay, but later. First configure this printer. 20.255.255.252 is a DNS server. So we have to now use another server for classful for the printer of classful addresses. or PCs. So we use the DNS for this one is 10.0.0.1 and IP address for this is 10.0.0.1 subnet mask. Okay, and for services we are using DNS on and www.k.com. So 10.0.0.1 and we have to add it. Now we have to add this in with this printer 10.0.0.1. Okay, now we have to discuss it. Is it possible to send packet from one network ID of one subnetting? We can't transfer any packet from one sub network ID to to different sub network ID. Okay, it is not possible to send packet from one sub network ID to different sub network ID. Okay, so first we have to test it. We transfer from this PC packet to this printer. It is successfully transfer. Okay, so now we have to transfer packet from this different sub network ID to this printer. It has no access to this printer because this is a different network ID. Okay, if we have to transfer packet from this 20 network ID to a printer of 20 network ID, so it will sorry, it is not a 20, here is 20. If we want to transfer a packet from a PC of 20 network ID to any printer with a 20 network ID, so it was successfully transferable. Okay, now we have to send this 20 sorry, it is not 20. Now we have to transfer from this PC to this printer. It was successfully accessible. Okay, now we have to transfer packet for classful IP addresses. So we have to transfer a packet from this PC to this printer of classful IP address. It will successfully receive the packet, and these packet can't be transferred to any different network ID because it failed. So these are different different LAN. Okay, these are different LAN, but if any person of any department want to shift from this VLAN to this LAN, okay, from this LAN to this LAN, these are different LAN. This LAN 1, this is the LAN 2, but one of the department member is sitting in this LAN and other is this person is using a printer connected to this LAN. So it is possible due to subnetting that it can access this network, okay, of different switch. So for example, this is building number, this is first floor of a building. Let's suppose this is the network ID for we have to assign this this network ID as a subnet ID for subnetting for floor 1 of building. Now and this is the subnetting for netting for floor 2 of building. This is subnetting for floor 2 of building. So some of the employee okay uh, okay, we have to again okay, this is the okay when you look it into the PCs. So this is the few person from this floor is sitting in on floor number 1, because this network ID showed that it belong to a person sitting in floor number 2. Okay, this one is the member of department which are sitting on floor number 1. So this is the one member which is sitting in floor number 2. So we have to for this person we have to use this server to connect for the connection of printer. Okay, and for this person which is a classful, which using classful IP address, we have to it has to access with this printer by using this server. Okay, we have to assign this server we have to label this server the IP address of. Hope you understand the subnetting, classful addresses and classless IP addresses, and communication between classful IP addresses and classless IP addresses of same network ID and different network ID. Thank you.